Peter Money Talk here with another video. And this video I'm going to talk about something that a lot of us fear. What if I don't get into college? Or what if I wasn't able to graduate from high school? What kind am I just going to be a loser? And I'm going to end up homeless? Hopefully you won't. Now, if you were able to graduate high school, one thing you could do is join the military. So that's an option. If you just weren't able to get into college, you could join the military. I do believe that you do have to graduate high school to get in the military. So you will need a high school diploma, but you don't need a college degree. Only thing that you need a college degree for is to be like an officer. But to enlist, you do not need a college degree. I could make a video all together talking about the military, because I believe that you could save quite a bit in the military. I mean, I was never in the military. My dad was, and so was his dad. I almost joined back in 2007, but I think I told you all the story. My recruiter was supposed to meet me at the house. He never showed up. And it's probably for the best, because I didn't really want to join. I was just trying to get out of my parents' house pretty much. I was like 22 back then. I wanted out. I was frustrated. But I'm past that now. That was so long ago. Some of y'all are like, well, I don't want to join the military. They make you shave your head. That sucks. I don't want to join military. I see people lose their arms or legs. I mean, the military is not the only option if you can't get into college. Because there are other jobs that don't require a college degree, like truck driver. You will need, depending on what type of truck you're driving, you may or may not need a CDL. Now, the trucks that you don't need a CDL for is box truck. It's pretty much like a smaller version of a semi. It's what I drive at my job. So with that kind of truck, you don't need to have a CDL. And you could make good money driving that kind of truck. I mean, more than minimum wage, I'll tell you. UPS, FedEx, they use box. I think they're box. Those are box trucks, are they? Yeah. Of course, I would never work for UPS as a driver. The reason for that is because they don't have AC. It explains why they always leave those doors open. I'm like, why do they leave these doors open? If I was a bag, I could just walk in there, beat them up, and just take the truck from them. I know I probably shouldn't think that way, but hey, I grew up playing that game. You know what game I'm talking about. The Grand Theft game. You might even be able to be a video game designer without going to college. I'm not quite sure how that all works. Now, to drive a semi like the 18-wheeler, you will need a CDL for that. So you have to take like some kind of test. Back in 2008, I was actually kind of interested in driving that. The class called like $5,000. I never got into it, and eventually I lost interest from it. But some of those jobs, they pay more than people. Like as a truck driver, you can make more money than a lot of people that do have college degrees. That's how much they pay. What else can you do? You can own your own business. I mean, it does help to have a college degree, and like anything to do with money would help you manage your money. But overall, you really don't need a college degree to have your own business. Take my cousin for example. That guy, he has no college degree. but he owned like a trucking company and he's making like $800K a year. I don't know if he's still making that much. Well, that's a lot of money right there. He could be exaggerating. I know that there are like some expenses he will have to pay, so he doesn't get to see all that, but still a good amount of money. And like I said, no college degree. So you can still be pretty successful even if you weren't able to get into college. Another thing you could do is, if you really want to get into college, you could try getting to like the junior college. They are going to start you off with like some easy classes. They may start you off. That could be a way to get your GED too. In case you weren't able to graduate from high school, you could try getting like a GED from a junior college. And from there, you can work towards getting your degree. But of course, college is like pretty pricey. Junior college is not as much as the universities, but it's still pretty pricey. Some people like, I don't want to be in debt. If I can't afford college, I might as well just not go. But there's other jobs out there. Police officer. I don't believe you need a college degree, but you do have to take some police academy. I believe that's how it works. Correctional officer. You do not need a college degree. My brother does that. He has I don't believe he has a college degree. Is there anything else out there? There's so many jobs out there that you really don't need a college degree for. Being a pilot. I don't believe that you need a college degree, but you will have to take some kind of class to drive planes. And they make a lot of money. Alexa, how much does an airplane pilot make?
From Comparably.com. The salaries of airplane pilots in the U.S. range from $17,624 to $468,756, with a median salary of $84,432.
So it varies. On the high, they could make as much as, according to Alexa, I don't know if you were able to hear that, they can make as much as $400,000 a year. Having no college degree, that is a lot of money right there. And plumbers also make a lot of money. And you don't need a college degree for that, but you will have to take some kind of class. My dad said my cousin does that. He works as a plumber. So those are things to consider. So if you weren't able to get into college, those are things you really could consider. Maybe you have a special diploma. That's a whole different thing. If you do have a special diploma, that is something to consider. It's not the end of the world. Even if you weren't able to get to college, it does not mean you're going to grow up and be a loser. It does not mean that you're going to be homeless. You can still be successful. So I just want to make this video to help you guys out, to let y'all not lose any hope. Have a good weekend.